This clip of the Texas Bucket List is brought to you by Spirit of Texas Bank and Slovacek Sausage. Howdy, and welcome to the Texas Bucket List, the show dedicated to everything there is to see, do, and experience right here in the Lone Star State. My name is Shane McAuliffe, and this week we connect with some serious past here in Texas. You see, up in Glen Rose, there is a park where you can literally touch the past. It's called Dinosaur Valley State Park, and thanks to some incredible tracks, it's an incredible historic stop on the Texas Bucket List. Southwest of the Metroplex, the concrete jungle that is DFW becomes a distant memory with a short drive to Glen Rose. Here you'll find Dinosaur Valley State Park with its rolling hills, babbling brooks, and miles of hiking trails on its 1,500 acres. The park offers a lot to visitors, but there's one thing this state park has that most don't.
We have some of the best dinosaur tracks in the world.
Jason Sanchez is a park ranger at Dinosaur Valley and a Glen Rose native.
All through high school I worked here and it's really never left. I've loved this place my whole life, you know.
Since 1972, visitors have come to the Dinosaur Valley State Park to get an up-close look at some ancient history. We're talking Cretaceous period.
The ocean come up this far. And so it was just big flat area. The dinosaurs walked through there. I mean, they're heavy. The three-toed Acrocanthosaurus was 3 to 5 tons. The big Pleurocoelus or like big sauropods, brontosaurus-looking animals, they were anywhere from 15 to 20 tons. And they're sinking in the ground, you know, yay deep. So it's a solid surface. They're walking on.
It's hard to imagine these Texas-sized creatures roaming this part of the Lone Star State, leaving a mark that would last over 100 million years.
You can't wrap your mind around that amount of time. My mind itself cannot concept 113 million years ago. You know, 20 years ago was a long time for me, you know.
In the whole spectrum of things, the first tracks found in this area happened just a few short years ago. Well, 80 to be exact, when local Charlie Moss found the first tracks in 1934.
It's been known as Blue Hole for generations.
The first stop on our visit to the park is this picturesque part of the Paluxy River, one of the few remaining free-flowing rivers in the state of Texas.
Local people and people used to come around just to go swimming here at Blue Hole. And then there used to be old roads and stuff down in here so people could drive down and swim.
During our small hike down to the water, Jason told us about this section of the park which has played a big role in local tall tales.
And there's all kinds of myths and legends and lore about Blue Hole. They say when it's washed out, it's bottomless. You can't reach the bottom.
But folks take this stroll for one reason.
It's a good place to see tracks. There's tracks down here of theropods and a few sauropods further down.
The site seems to pull out the paleontologist in everyone as new tracks are being found constantly at the park.
When the water comes through here and floods, it'll wash away some bank area. And as it washes away, it'll expose new tracks. And so you'll see brand new tracks that have never been seen by man. They hadn't been exposed since they were made.
Jason is even credited with finding some of the sought-after footsteps.
I found 2 in my lifetime, my whole career here. I found 2 brand new tracks. So it's actually pretty cool.
It's hard to believe that a dinosaur stepped right here over 115 million years ago.
Thanks to Hollywood, the Texas State Park has enjoyed a steady stream of visitors over the years.
I like dinosaurs. I watch all the dinosaur movies. Can't help it.
William Jennings came by for a little stroll and to connect with nature.
Being close to Fort Worth and Dallas, that's really good for people to have a place they can go, get out of town. That's what I'm doing here today.
When it comes to these gargantuan giants that roamed the earth all those years ago, the only examples that you'll find are at the front of the park. They're from the 1964 New York World's Fair, but now the T-Rex is an honorary Texan that greets visitors with one big old smile.
We get people from all over the world just to come see dinosaur tracks and just enjoy this park. I mean, it's a beautiful place to live and work.
The simple beauty of Dinosaur Valley is one of the most dynamite aspects of the park. Not only do you get to see these incredible tracks frozen in time, but you can also take a moment to reflect on your own journey through our own small moment on this piece of earth.
It's part of your heritage. As a Texan, come see it, experience the dinosaur tracks. You're not going to experience 113 million year old dinosaur tracks in very many places in the world.